What's up, all you mech heads out there? I thought I'd hit you guys with a little something higher. Epyon. Epyon. Everybody loves Epyon. Epyon is good for new players, but scares new players. It comes with a high price tag. And I did some research for you guys. I also spoke to the Evo champion himself, JDG King. Been talking to him off and on, watching him on streams, asking him questions, talking to other veterans throughout the places that I can get to, who I can talk to about, and I've got some good information for you guys. So I'm gonna leave some information down in the description for like how to use Epyon, like what the buttons are for like arcade stick users, or for if you're curious about what other people are talking about when they say A, B, A, C, B, C, stuff like that. That's just going to be in the description. So moving forward, Epyon costs 500 on death. That's scary. He's a pure fighting type. Comes with a lot of pressure because he's pure fighting. There's no gun. There's no Vulcan cannon, even though he actually had one in the show. So he has his heat rod for his longest amount of range and his sword. And that's literally it. That's all he has is pure melee. So start you off with movement, as always, right? Epyon has his own movement set by pressing R2. R2 has him do his custom dodge animations, which count as regular dodges, just extended distance, which includes the backflip and the front flip. If you press L1 during the dodge animation, he'll do a sword attack which lifts your opponent up into the air, which can be canceled by a dodge. So you can lift them up in the air, cancel, and go for a combo. If you press square, I'm going to stick with basic controller controls right now. So if you press square, you'll dash at your opponent directly. So that would normally be your gun, your range attack. But your range is now a homing dodge, homing boost, sorry, where you just boost straight at your opponent. You can't turn it or anything. It's just straightforward. If you press L2, that enacts his boost, which is like a increase to his sword and whip. It gives him double damage. It extends the whip just a little bit, and that's what you'll be using for most of your fights. Alright, so Epyon also has a transformation state. That transformation state, for those who didn't know, because it doesn't tell you, you have to hold boost and double tap a direction, and that will enact his transformation. So during the transformation, you can press range attack to do this tail whip, and if you press R2, he has this spinning kind of like drill homing attack that locks onto your opponent, and you can combo that with the tail whip. So if you dash through them and drill them, you can like do the tail whip afterward. So other than that, Epyon's combos, let's get into Epyon's combos. So Epyon, unlike other mobile suits, has some unique melee attacks. His whip, which you can combo with neutral, does a stun. If you move it left or right, he does a sweep in that direction. Up, he does a lifting stun, which puts him into the air. And down, he comes with a smashing down attack, which knocks down your opponent and stuns them at the same time. With the sword, with Epyon's sword, you don't just press melee over and over. You have to press melee with a direction, and you'll see that. So his forward, he kind of does a stab. His neutral is just a basic slash. His left and right comes in at an angle like normal, and his back does a jumping spin smash down attack. So with Epyon, you don't just press melee over and over and over. You have to hit like a direction in order to do another attack. He has a very big window for his combos, so you can come in and go with the rod to stun, and then come in with melee and left right, and you can go fast if you want to too, but if you go too fast, you might interrupt your combo and go into a dodge cancel, which is good for him, which is what you want to do. Alright, looking at Epyon's special, see how much damage that did? So if you do it with the sword mode activated plus his special, that will do an extreme amount of damage. Epyon's all about high damage on melee. Alright guys, so getting into some tips from JDG and some other veterans. Using Epyon is a bit of a pressure for new players because, you know, like I said, the 500 cost is scary. Him having no gun, no range, no fallback, you have to be really good with your movement, with your dashing, with your dodging, with your canceling, with your evasion. He has all the tools, but people see him as a win condition. So don't be afraid to use Epyon. Play Epyon. Practice with Epyon. As JDG King told me, what makes really good Epyon players stand out is that you have to know everything about your opponent. You have to know where your opponent's weaknesses are, where their strengths are. You have to, you know, see where you can go in, because otherwise everybody's coming at you. So once you know, like, oh, my opponent's gonna have to drop to the ground after this attack, or they left themselves open, now I can go in for the attack, because Epyon can do up to, like, I think the highest I saw on a video was like 315, and I think JDG King told me about 328 I think he did was like a really good combo, which was a basic combo. I couldn't do it myself. I know how to do it. Just watch his videos, you'll see. I'll post his Twitch channel in the description, but mostly just getting to know your opponent is more than half the battle, because you got to wait for those openings, and everyone's going to target you. You know, they see you as a win condition. If you start out, if you're doing a one-on-one and you're at 1,000 points, of course you die once and you're halfway to losing. You die again and you've lost. So don't be afraid of him. Play him offline. Get accustomed to him. Try to understand where his animations are, how to dodge, how to use your boost, how to manage your boost. And once you get that experience from playing him PvE, because trust me, if you play PvE, like the trial battles and stuff like that, the computer will attack you like a player does. No doubt they will, and that's great practice before going online. Do the trial battles on hard, do the survival. You know, you're gonna get attacked like a real player, and you're gonna feel the pressure, and dealing with that pressure is the experience. Because once you master Epyon, oh, trust me, he's top tier for a reason. With all the damage he does, you can win games like nothing. Everybody's scared of Epyon. Keep that in mind. But they're scared of what you can do with Epyon, how much damage you can do with Epyon, and how fast they'll lose. But then you're scared because you'll lose. So everybody's scared of Epyon, the people who pilot Epyon and the people who are playing against him. Don't let that fear hinder you from playing this mobile suit. If this is your favorite Gundam, go out there and play it. So you have the tools, you know where to go, you know how to practice. I've given you the help in the description. If you could do me a favor and leave a like, so I can know that these are helping people, that I should keep doing these videos. That would help me out a lot. But I'd like to thank JDG King for helping me and talking with me, giving me that advice, and I'd like to thank Showdown Versus community for Gundam, for giving me tips and, you know, helping me find some of the information. I'd like to shout out a couple people, you know, give them credit where credit is due. So, you know, thanks guys for helping me. I'm new to the game myself, but I don't see, you know, like information just out there. So that's what I'm here for, to give out this information, help my fellow new players, because as I'm learning and getting better, I want to help others get better. And yeah, there's like over 100 mobile suits, and I'm gonna try to get to them all. So, you know, let me know, you know, which ones you want, and I'll do those, because right now I don't have a list. I'm kind of just going off of what I see other people using in matches and watching replays and stuff like that, and talking to veterans. Because I will be doing Ultron next, Ultron Gundam. I really like Ultron Gundam personally, and I've seen other people using Ultron also, so I figured I'd take that next step. But thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped. If I said anything too fast, make sure to pause it, rewind it. You know, yeah, it's a video. You don't have to get angry at me for talking too fast. You know, I'm trying to keep these short, under 15 minutes, and then eventually I'll try to keep them under, you know, 10 minutes. But yeah, making these videos is helping me, and I hope it's helping you, and I hope I can get to your favorite mobile suit or Gundam in the near future. Like I said, let me know in the description below. I mean, let me in the chat box. Sorry, in the chat box below what Gundam you would like, and I hope to see you guys out there on the battlefield. All right, peace.